Too many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Well, welcome everyone. Great day. I am your host and CEO of Divine Connection, Deloris Williams. We are here to make it happen. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And then twice a year, we have 2 big events. One in March, which is my anniversary. We bring in choirs, quartet groups, moms, vendors, and we just network and worship together. And then also in October, which we have an event coming up October 14th. It's our Bring It event where we bring in praise dance groups, moms, vendors, youth vendors, spoken word, gospel rap, gospel step team, and the community and churches and organization. We come together to network and give God all the honor and glory. So mark your calendars for Saturday, October the 14th, because it's just around the corner. Tickets are only $5, and we look forward to seeing you there. We also have Divine Connections app that you can download. Go to your Google or Apple Play Store and download Divine Connections magazine. We also have our online store as well, so you can go shopping. We have over 100 products where you can get different apparel, hats, shirts, jackets, mugs, different things going on. We have that available, and I'll show you a video later as well. And then, of course, we have the podcast on a Wednesday between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., sharing with you people in the community who are making it happen and how you can connect with them as well. And so we're going to go into just a little bit of a clip of what we did last year for our Bring It event, so you can have an idea of what's getting ready to go down Saturday, October the 14th. Awesome. So we look forward to seeing you at the next big event, the Bring It event, Saturday, October 14th at the Mebane Arts Center. Now check this out. Here is a little clip of what's in the store. Awesome. It's here about all about making the connection.
Well, I gave you all my love and
Awesome, awesome. So definitely stay connected. Listen, how do you want to connect with me? If you have any questions, you want to be a guest on my broadcast, advertise in the magazine, talk about events, we have our text. You can text me at 336-338-8903 or email me at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. For tickets for the event, go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. If you would like to stay connected with everything that we're doing, go to our email list from our website, divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Join our email list for updates and news. We have a Facebook page, Divine Connections Marketing. We're also on Instagram at Divine Connections and a YouTube channel, The Divine Connections. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification button there as well. Our magazine is out and available, hard copy and digital copy as well, and the opportunity for you to advertise your business. So if you go to the link below, divineconnectionsmagazine.com/special pricing, you will see all of those options available for you. We also do sponsorship. If you have a 30-second commercial for your business or your organization and it fits within our platform, we do a 3-month agreement for 150, and we allow you to share your 30-second commercial on our platform so more people can know who you are and what you do. So if you're interested in being a sponsor on the show, definitely let us know. I'm also grateful to write my second book, which is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. So I talk about the accomplishments I've done in my personal as well as my business life with the help of the Lord and having faith in the God that I serve. So definitely get connected and get a copy of the book. It's on Amazon, it's on Walmart.com, it's also in the store in Greensboro, at the Next Chapter Bookstore and Friendly Shopping Center at Ben Boys. And also we have, you can get it from me. You can order it from me and I can send you a signed copy as well. Okay. We also create 30-second and 60-second commercials for your business. If you would like one for your business, your ministry, your book, your gospel group, or your event, definitely send us an email at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. We look forward to serving you. All right. And we also have our journal that is out this year. It is called Making It Happen. You Are a Divine Connection. We write the vision, make it plain, execute, and we celebrate. All right. So we definitely do that as well. Don't forget to go and download the app, Divine Connections Magazine, from your Google or Apple Store. And then don't forget to go shopping at bit.ly/divine connection store. And if you want to see the services that we provide, go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/services and see how we can serve you. So I'm grateful for all the opportunities God has given me. And so for the second part, I'm so excited. Our special guest is here, willing and excited to share information to you to make it happen. Miss JC Smith is in the house. So would you help me welcome Miss JC Smith? Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I am
I
good,
am
and yourself?
fantastic. I am super excited to be here with you.
Yes, awesome, awesome. I am glad to have you here. And so let's go ahead and get started. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
So, I am from Lake Wylie, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Lived here 90% of my life, but I'm a Carolina girl. Uh,
Okay.
so, uh, and I have 15 grandchildren. I have 6 amazing
Wow.
kids,
Yeah.
and life is full and busy. So, it's
Awesome.
kind of
I
where I'm
love
at.
it. Awesome, awesome. And so you're doing great things in the community. You have a solution to some of the problems that we have had as business entrepreneurs and things going on. So first, how did you get started with what you're doing? And then we'll go into what exactly it is that you do.
Well, Dolores, I have been an entrepreneur pretty much my entire life, and I've owned
Mm-hmm.
lots of successful businesses, and I've owned some
Yes.
businesses that weren't so successful,
Mm-hmm.
and which is perfectly fine, right? But
Mm-hmm.
what I've learned in my entire career is is the thing that keeps you from growing and scaling your business is being able to put your hands on working capital. And unfortunately, and so every night, one of my businesses failed big time, and I had put a lot of personal money into it. And I had just started that business the year before it crashed, and before the economy crashed in 2008. And unfortunately, that crashed. It affected me personally, financially, massively. And so since 2008, 9, and 10, and the recovery thereafter, my brain has just been all about how in the world do we come up with a solution for this problem? And the reality is that even if I had been able, Deloris, to put hands on capital to keep my business afloat, which I could not do as a business owner that had been in business less than 2 years, then I would have been personally liable for that money after that crash, and I would have still owed it. So I was kind of grateful that I didn't have access to the money during that period after I got to being mad that I couldn't get it. But the reality is that we're putting our own personal selves and financial welfare and our families' health and well-being for finances on the line every single day. You lay your head down and you have personally signed for this money, right? But yet, how do you grow a business and not have access to capital? So we're going to talk more about that whole concept.
Awesome. So you took a problem and came up with a solution. I said, so you took a problem and came up with a solution to help yourself and others.
Absolutely. But here's the interesting part. The solution has been around for decades, but less than 5% of businesses actually know the solution because it's very elusive, very kept top secret, and it's very hard to do if no one will help you. And I literally tried to do it and failed. And I consider myself kind of a smart woman, and I could not make it happen. So that's the problem there. I was like, how are these businesses that can do it? And I've literally, in the last 5 years, I've met one business owner that's done it. Out of all the hundreds of businesses I've met one. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's get into it. Tell us. Yes, of course.
So, I mean, I'm sure that even you creating this magazine and all of that, capital's always a sticky point, right? And what are the solutions that we have at our fingertips right now? Let's discuss that. So right now you can get an SBA loan, right? Does everyone know that when you get an SBA loan that your home is on the line, and every night when you go to bed, even if you've paid off your home, you're
Hold on, you guys. Give us a second.
No idea what just happened.
Okay, not a problem. You're back.
I was talking. I'm back. So anyway, one of my solutions, Deloris, after that company failed was, and I was doing this when the pandemic hit in January of 2020, is I ran a commercial lending company for like 5 years. Okay. So I understand lending. So my thought was maybe I need to understand lending better. Well, I understand that if you don't need money, you can get money. That's what I understood.
Yeah.
Right. What is the old, you got to have money to get money.
Yeah.
So what was the solution? What is the solution to getting the capital you need for your business and not putting your personal signature on it to where you're constantly on the line? So if something happens like an economic crash or something happens like a pandemic and businesses go out of business, and you're not, now you're still personally liable. You're filing personal bankruptcy, or you're paying for years and years and years, and your credit's all jacked, right? So those are the solutions that I went in search of. And the people, like, so people will say, well, you only have choices of, you have to borrow money personally, you have to borrow it against your home, you have to borrow money from friends and family as investors, you have to shoestring it, right? And all of those are answers, right? It's just not the answers I want to grow a successful business. So the elusive thing is called business credit. And 95% of businesses do not have it, nor do they know how to get it.
Okay.
So I didn't know anything about it. I just knew I kept talking to people that I thought should know, like my accountant, my bookkeeper, all the people that should know, and they didn't know either. So I had a $3 million credit line that my house was on the line every day for. Every day. So now, and people want to use their personal credit. Did you know that you can borrow 10 times more as a business than you can as a person?
Okay, that's a good nugget.
That's a lot of money, 10 times more.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the issue with people building business credit. First of all, there's 3 credit bureaus, just like the personal, but there are 3 different credit bureaus. And business credit, personal, when you and I build personal credit, it's built automatically. All we have to do is put an application in, and it hits our credit report. We make a payment, it hits our credit report. Make a payment, it hits our credit report, right?
Right.
But business credit, Deloris, is built with intent. You have to intentionally do something every single month in order to build business credit. But what are those things? So we've actually developed a 7-step process that takes 8 to 12 months. And here's what I didn't know. I didn't know this. Now, our personal credit, our scores are 350 to 850, right?
Okay.
And anywhere in between. Personal credit is 0 to 100. And anything over 80 is your golden ticket. Okay. So now you still need to have enough volume of business going through your business, depending on how much you want to buy or borrow. I literally just read an article about a woman who borrowed a couple $1,000,000 on her business credit, but that means she's doing the volume to make that payment, right?
Right.
So, but the elusive part, after you've gotten all the foundation, and we walk you through hand in hand, after you've gotten all of that done, Deloris, how in the world do you know who to get credit through that's going to actually report to all 3 of these credit bureaus? You have no idea. There's no roadmap. Well, we've built a roadmap. So we have hundreds of vendors. So if you're a restaurant and all your consumables, your straws, your napkins, all of the things you have to buy anyway, you buy at the same price, but now you're getting reported to the credit bureau. So we actually walk you through hundreds of vendors. And we actually help you. So let me ask you a question. Do you have a business credit card?
I do not. I have a business account with the debit Visa card, but not a credit card, business credit card.
So with business credit cards, like I have a business credit card for my business, and it has my name and my company, and then underneath it has my name, Deloris. Well, what I have discovered is that's not truly a business credit card, because I personally guaranteed it if my name is on it. So people have the illusion that they have business credit, and the banks foster that. They foster that illusion, but you're still on the hook if anything goes wrong, right? And you know, and who knows? I mean, we all do our best in business, but we never know, right? So that's kind of there's 4 tiers to build a business credit. If you don't do those in the right order, you never get to that elusive credit score. But we have a guarantee. We guarantee you'll get there in 8 to 12 months.
Okay.
And at the end of that 12 months, you'll be eligible for a $50,000 business credit.
Okay.
50,000.
Nice.
So how does that change the trajectory of business? So Deloris, let me ask you, what would you do with $50,000 to help your business if you had access to it?
I'll just build more options for one, to help others build their business.
Right. And let's think about, for you, I'm thinking Facebook ads,
Mm-hmm.
to drive people into your community, right?
Yeah.
And being
Right.
able to hire the right people to scale you
Mm-hmm.
quicker, right?
Right.
Instead of
Mm-hmm.
you being a one-woman show, or I don't know how many people you have, I'm just assuming, because I'm a
Yeah.
one-woman show.
I
I really, I'm not a one-woman show. I have two partners, but we all have specialties in different things.
Yeah.
But when it comes to doing the things that I do, I'm a one-woman show. I don't have an assistant to pass things
Right.
to, right?
Right.
So having that list of lenders that are going to report to all three credit bureaus is the elusive secret that nobody's going to tell you about. We actually
Okay.
provide them to you in a back office, and we
Okay.
take you step by step by step into building business credit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I found the holy grail when I discovered
Yeah.
this. I'm not going to kid. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. The holy grail. So
Awesome. So
anyway,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, so I've been out there researching lots of these companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have not found anybody who can be as open and transparent into a back office as we are.
Okay.
But you got to ask your business, your people who are listening, your business owners, right? So what industries are this for? There's a few industries that you cannot build business credit in, just like you can't borrow money in general. And that is the gun industry, tobacco, any of the tobacco and firearms and all of that TF stuff, right?
Yeah.
You can't do it in the marijuana industry. And
Okay.
there's several excluded industries that we can't help, right? But what we can help is your retail, your tech people, your manufacturing, industrial, pretty much anyone else that is saying, listen, I need to put my hands on money. Well, we can help you actually do that with confidence.
Okay. Awesome. And then it'll be separate away from your personal items, and it'll be strictly your business.
Doesn't have a thing to do with your personal. There's
Right.
no sign. You don't ever give them your social security number. You're not signing saying you're borrowing this money on behalf that you're going to take responsibility for it. Now, they're looking for definitely people who want to really build a business, not looking for, scammers, right? And they can spot those pretty easy. We figured that out, right? But people like me and you really want to grow a business, that we're legitimate and we want to grow a business. Those are the people that are going to be able to make this happen. And so you might want to know, how much time does it take? I did say it's 8 to 12 months, but it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours a month.
Okay.
Of intent. And we tell you exactly what to do step by step.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. So we love giving nuggets. And so if somebody was interested on how to do that, what would you suggest?
I would suggest that they text me and say, I want credit. I want business credit info. And all they have to do is text the word business credit to 704-802-1992. Just text the word business credit to 704-802-1992.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And so you've been doing this for a while, and you've accomplished a lot of things yourself. And so now you're sharing with the industry how people can do it and help them as well.
Yes, I mean, it breaks my heart to watch business
Yeah.
owners have amazing companies and they can't get the funding they need, or they can't, or they're personally so Deloris, let me just say this. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
that you had borrowed money for your business and you put your house on the line for it, right? You used your house as collateral. Well, all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden, the you want to move, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't qualify for another mortgage
Mm-hmm.
because you've used all the collateral in your house. So all your down payment that you would use to move to the next house is all tied up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You've intermingled your business. And not only that, have you heard the term corporate veil?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so when you get incorporated for an LLC, a C Corp, or an S Corp, you've got this thing called a corporate veil. And that
Yeah.
veil
Mm-hmm.
is to protect your personal assets away
Right.
from the business if someone sues you, right?
Right. Right. Right.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, when you commingle your money and you're bringing in your personal signatures and things like that and using your personal assets to fund money,
Mm-hmm.
there are lawyers who can rip that corporate veil based on that and come after your personal assets.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
So this helps keep those personal assets and those business assets completely separate in two separate buckets, and therefore protecting your personal assets at another level.
I like that. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for that information. And if you were to leave a word of encouragement, share with us a word of encouragement.
So, you know, business owners get frustrated. They feel like they're in the boat alone. They're rowing alone. And what they need to know is they need to plug into connections like you, connections like me, and know that there is a whole sea of us that are wanting all the same things. And all we need to do is row in the same direction. Just reach out to some of us and say, hey, I'm struggling today. I tell
Mm-hmm.
business owners all the time, listen, if you just need a minute of my time, just call me, because if you're struggling today, just reach out to somebody that's working, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
we can't all be in a down cycle at the same time. That's what makes it great. So
Right.
you know, uh, what was it? I just saw on a movie that this woman said, when I'm down, he's up, and when he's up, I'm down. Thank God neither one
Right.
of us are down at the same time, right?
Right.
And
Right.
so reach out. Don't think that anything you're going through isn't something that every business owner doesn't go through, right?
That's right.
It's we
Mm-hmm.
all go through the ups and we all go through the downs. So when you're down and you need a word of encouragement, reach out. Don't just stop. Don't just give in. Don't throw in the towel, because
Mm-hmm.
we've got something valuable to offer.
Yeah. Awesome. And then give us maybe two examples of individuals who have come into your program and got the business credit and how that played out.
Okay, so I have a guy named Michael, and in just a few months, we secured him enough credit to open a second restaurant really, really quickly without using any of his own personal money. So
Okay.
that I mean, that's a game changer for especially the restaurant industry, right? Because there's such
Yeah.
tight margins in the restaurant industry. So he wanted to open a second one, but he could not. And
Mm-hmm.
then we play a lot in the franchise world,
Yeah.
and in that world, what we do with them um, is we help them use that credit line, or that business credit is now an exit strategy as an asset when they go to sell their business. And that
Mm-hmm.
business credit can actually help fund the sale of the business to the new buyer. And so that
Okay.
new buyer might not have to bring as much capital to the table, because that we financed part of it into the business. And so those are things that we're experimenting with all the time. Is if you want to expand your business, I mean, I've got a guy who wants to buy another piece of equipment. Well, equipment loans
Mm-hmm.
are really difficult to get,
Mm.
and so we're going to build his credit, and when he buys we'll do him an equipment loan through the credit, business credit established, and he will be able to buy that and not put a lot of pressure on his personal finances, which, also keeps your marriage better, because money and marriage are, you want to keep your finances strong in your marriage so that your marriage stays strong, right?
That is right.
So, but those are just a couple examples of things that people can do.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to share before we leave?
I would just say that if you need a team of experts, that's my team. And we literally have a back office that holds your hand, and you don't have to figure this out on your own. We've already done it. We made it ABC simple.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Awesome. 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 All right. So listen, you guys, if you want to connect with her, she gave the information a little earlier, text her and give your information again, how they can connect or ask questions. Give your information again.
Absolutely. Just text me business credit to 704-802-1992.
Awesome. Awesome. So thank you for being my guest on today. You guys make sure you connect with JC Smith. I am your host, Deloris Williams with Divine Connection. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. Hold on, JC, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, talk to you soon. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.